Hello everyone, welcome to the Unacademy. Let's crack GATE ESE with India's largest online learning platform. Get the Plus subscription now and start accessing the unlimited live and the recorded video lectures by India's top educators. Myself, Ajay I am MTech in Computer Science. I have a 8 plus year of teaching experience and till now I have trained almost 20,000 plus engineering students for the GATE and other competitive exam which is related with the GATE like the ISRO, TIFR and BARC, BPSC and so on. I have worked as a freelancer in many reputed institutes of India and I have qualified the GATE exam 5 times. Along with that, I have also qualified the Chhattisgarh State Electricity Board exam in 2010 with AIR 8. So download the Unacademy learning app and start your preparation sitting anywhere, anytime. What you will get? This is the major question that arises in everyone's mind. The first thing, you are going to have a daily live classes. Okay, the second thing is the structure courses. What is the meaning of a structure courses? Just after the completion of one subject, your next subject will be pre-planned and you have to intimate it. So that is the meaning of structure courses. And again, inside the structure courses, for a single subject, you can have a multiple educators. Suppose you are not able to get any one of the concept from one educator, then you can switch to the another educator and you can start your learning. So anyhow, जो हमारा मेन टारगेट है वो ये है कि आपके प्रिपरेशंस को हैम्पर्ड नहीं होने देना है. The next thing is live test and quizzes. In live tests and quizzes, there will be conducted a live test and quizzes in a regular basis. So this is very necessary thing to evaluate yourself. What is your position amongst all Indians engineering students? So ये जो होता है ये बेसिकली ऑल ओवर इंडिया बेसिस पे आपका रैंकिंग क्या है ये डिसाइड करने के लिए. Unlimited access, you can access the video lectures again and again until you get the entire concept and learn with the top educator. This is the greatest weapons of any organization. So my dear friends, if you are having a guideline under the India's top educators, mean no compromise in quality, and if there is no compromise in quality, then no compromise in result. So these are the educators from the electrical, electronics and civil engineering branches. Again, similarly from the mechanical and electrical. Under the GATE ESE, there are various streams. So according to your streams, you can opt any one. Like I know most of you are attending the session for the computer science. So apart from the computer science, there are other branches: chemical, mechanical, production, instrumentation, electrical, electronics, and so on. So you can look upon over here, and according to your branch, you can take the subscription. But if you want to take the subscription now, if you want to take the subscription, there are various subscription model: 1 month, 3 months, 6 month and 12 month. So if you are looking for the 1 month subscription, there is a fee structure of the 5,000, and for the 3 month there is a fee structure of the 12,500. So you are getting the 70% discount. So for the 6 month you are getting the 33% discount and your final fees will become the 20,000. And similarly for the 12 months you have to pay the 25,000. Now again, if you will apply my code, that is the IFA, this is my subscription code, immediately you will get the 10% discount. Immediately you will get the 10% discount and your final fees will become 22,500. So my dear friends, what we have recognized from here, already the fees is nominal, and after applying the code IFA, your fees will become the 22,500. मेरे दोस्तों, इतने कम फीस में इंडिया का कोई भी ऐसा ऑफलाइन या ऑनलाइन इंस्टीट्यूट नहीं है जो आपको प्रिपेयर कर पाए. So never think a lot about the preparation and you can use the code IFA. Again, if you are looking for the GATE 2022, if you are looking for the GATE 2022, must be you are in a second year or the third year, yes or no? या तो आप सेकंड ईयर में होगे या तो आप थर्ड ईयर में होगे. So if you are looking for the GATE 2022, then I will advise go for the 24-month subscription. So once you will compare the fee structure with the 12-month, there is a difference of 5,000. So by paying the 5,000, you are getting the subscription of one more year. How much? One more year. And once again, you will apply my code. That is the IFA. So again, your final fees will become 27. How much? 27,000. So my dear friends, I hope इतने कम फीस में 30,000 में एक्चुअल 20,000 में if you will apply my code, इतने कम फीस में इंडिया का कोई भी ऐसा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन नहीं है जो आपको गेट के लिए एंड गेट के साथ साथ ईएसी के लिए आपको प्रिपेयर कर पाए. दिस इज माय ओपन चैलेंज. एंड ये चैलेंज तभी दिया जाता है जब लोग बोले कि हाँ भाई मेरे पास एडुकेटर्स हैं. सो बाय द इंडियाज बेस्ट एडुकेटर्स, नो वन कैन प्रिपेयर यू विद दिस पर्टिकुलर नॉमिनल फीस फॉर द गेट एज वेल एज ईएसी. ऑफ कोर्स कंप्यूटर साइंस में सिर्फ गेट होते हैं, पर अदर इंजीनियरिंग ब्रांचेस में ईएसी के भी प्रिपरेशंस होते हैं. तो ईएसी के भी साथ में प्रिपरेशंस कराने का इतने कम फीस में कोई नहीं दे सकता. सो at the end moment, I would like to say something. This particular code which is written over here, AIEFA, IFA, this particular code is not only applicable for the GATE and ESE. If some of your friends, relative or the known person are preparing for the like IIT, JEE, NEET, banking, CAT, GRE, UPSC or any other courses, if anyone is preparing for the any other courses and they willing to take the subscription in the Unacademy, then you can refer them this particular code. You can refer them this particular code and definitely all of them will get the minimum 10% discount, and for the maximum you can contact me in this particular number. This is my telegram number, 9264954515. Okay, you can contact me in this particular number. So let's come to the subject. Let's crack gate at the rate first attempt. देखिए बहुत ही important questions होता है how to crack the gate in first attempt. So my dear friends, इसके लिए आपके पास बस दो चीज होना चाहिए. गेट को फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में क्रैक करने के लिए you should have a two things. One is the concepts and second one is how to apply concepts to solve numericals. Again, this is the learning process. देखिए कॉन्सेप्ट होने से ही आप न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व कर पाओगे ये कोई जरूरी नहीं है. सो फर्स्ट थिंग यू शुड हैव अ कॉन्सेप्ट एंड द सेकंड थिंग यू शुड हैव अ हाउ टू अप्लाई योर कॉन्सेप्ट टू सॉल्व द न्यूमेरिकल्स. अगेन दिस इज द लर्निंग प्रोसेस. ये कॉन्सेप्ट को कैसे अप्लाई करना है किसी भी न्यूमेरिकल को सॉल्व करने के लिए, दिस इज द लर्निंग प्रोसेस. एंड इन माई लेक्चर्स these things you are going to have. Even though you have a knowledge, you have a concept, there is a possibility that you are not able to solve all the numericals. So I will teach you how to apply your concept to solve the numerical. This is the ultimate objective in the GATE ESE quiz for the computer science and IT. Got it? So our today topic is compiler design, and inside the compiler design we are going to find out that is the calculation of first and follow set. Calculation of first and follow set, this is the important part inside the compiler design. So let's start with the first numerical. That is the first numerical given over here. So my dear friends, जो first होता है, ठीक है ना, देखिए कभी भी हम लोग फर्स्ट एंड फॉलो सेट जो कैलकुलेट करते हैं ये हमेशा फर्स्ट हो या फॉलो सेट हो, ये हमेशा हम लोग किसके करस्पॉन्डिंग करते हैं, नॉन टर्मिनल, नॉन terminus. What is the meaning of non-terminus? It is always represented by the capital letter. So हम लोग हर एक नॉन टर्मिनल्स के फर्स्ट एंड फॉलो सेट को कैलकुलेट करते हैं, एंड यू हैव टू रिमेंबर वन थिंग, द फॉलो सेट। देखिए किसी भी नॉन टर्मिनल का फॉलो सेट एप्सिलॉन नहीं हो सकता, ठीक है ना। द फर्स्ट थिंग यू हैव टू रिमेंबर, follow set never contain epsilon. The second thing is जो इनिशियल मीन्स स्टार्ट सिंबल होता है ग्रामर का, स्टार्ट सिंबल का फॉलो ऑलवेज डॉलर होता है, ठीक है ना। फॉलो ऑफ स्टार्ट सिंबल ऑफ ग्रामर is always dollar by default, by default, ठीक है ना। बाय डिफॉल्ट किसी भी स्टार्ट सिंबल का, किसी भी स्टार्ट सिंबल का जो फॉलो सेट होता है वो बाय डिफॉल्ट क्या होता है, डॉलर होता है। देयर इज अ रीजन, देयर इज अ रीजन, यू जस्ट स्टे विथ मी एंड आई विल टेल यू ईच एंड एवरीथिंग, ओके। सो देखिए हम लोग फर्स्ट को रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे एफ ऑफ आई, दिस इज द फर्स्ट, एंड फॉलो को रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे एफ ऑफ जीरो, एफ ऑफ जीरो। So f of 0 means this is the follow. So ultimately what we are doing, देखिए इसका सेकंड सिंबल क्या है, i है, that's why we have taken the i। इसका सेकंड सिंबल क्या है, o है, that's why we have taken the o। तो फर्स्ट को हम लोग रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे f of i से, फॉलो को रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे f of 0 से। सी ओवर हियर, अगर हम लोग फर्स्ट ऑफ a नॉन टर्मिनल, इस ग्रामर में क्या है, a है, इस ग्रामर में हमारा नॉन टर्मिनल ए है, तो ए का अगर हम लोग फर्स्ट कैलकुलेट करें तो ए से जो डिराइव होने वाला नॉन टर्मिनल है, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ फर्स्ट, दैट इज द नॉन terminals that can be derived by the non-terminals. So what the terminals we can derive by the a, that is the small a and epsilon, so it will become a and epsilon. Got it? So directly in the production rule we can derive the terminals a as well as epsilon, so the first of a will become a and epsilon. Similarly the follow of a, if you will try to find out, the follow of a will become by default dollar, because this is the start symbol of the grammar, so this will become by default dollar. Now just look upon on the right hand side of the production rule, तो यहां पर नॉन टर्मिनल ए यहां पर अपेयर हो रहा है, तो देखिए ये पॉइंट बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है। टू गेट follow set, always look upon right side of production rule, right side of production rule। तो कभी भी आपको अगर फॉलो सेट फाइंड आउट करना है तो यू हैव टू लुक अपॉन द राइट साइड ऑफ प्रोडक्शन रूल्स। तो यहाँ पर अगर हम लोग देखें तो राइट हैंड साइड पे नॉन टर्मिनल ए यहाँ पर है, तो ए का फॉलो जो होगा वो ए के फॉलो के बराबर हो जाएगा, जो कि हमको फाइंड आउट करना है। तो यहाँ से कोई कंक्लूजन ड्रॉ नहीं हो रहा है। What it is representing, the follow of a is equivalent to the follow of a, that what we are trying to find out. So ultimately no conclusion has been drawn, so the follow of a will become the dollar over here. Got it? So this is the final to find out the first and follow set. Similarly look upon this grammar. So इस grammar में हम लोग find out करते हैं first of a, So my dear friends, please try to understand. फर्स्ट ऑफ ई हमारा क्या होगा? देखिए, ई से डिराइव होने वाला प्रोडक्शन रूल क्या है? टी ई डैश। तो यहां से कोई कंक्लूजन ड्रॉ नहीं हो रहा है, क्यों? क्योंकि इसका फर्स्ट कौन है? टी है। और कभी भी फर्स्ट एंड फॉलो सेट इट इज अ सेट ऑफ टर्मिनल्स, सो from the t we cannot derive anything, so what we have to do, we have to reduce the t. So once you will reduce the t, it will become f t dash, and this is the e dash. Now again the first is capital letter, that is the non-terminal. Again reduce the f. So one f can be reduced in two different manner. You can reduce the f by this production rule, or you can reduce the f by id. So once you will reduce the f by this production rule, it will become e2, this one t dash e dash, and this one will become e2 id t dash e dash. So just try to analyze this situation. इस सिचुएशन में e का फर्स्ट कौन होगा? लेफ्ट ब्रैकेट, और इस सिचुएशन में कौन होगा? id. Got it? So the first of e will become left bracket and, तो यहां से एक बात ध्यान में क्या रखना है, नोट दे कर करके, फर्स्ट एंड फॉलो set is a set of terminals. What are these? The set of terminals. Okay, so हमारे इस ग्रामर में टर्मिनल्स में क्या क्या है? लेफ्ट ब्रैकेट है, राइट ब्रैकेट है, प्लस है, मल्टीप्लाई है, आईडी है, एंड डॉलर है. Generally epsilon we do not consider in the first, or generally epsilon we do not consider in the set of terminals. So these are the set of terminals. Okay, epsilon को हम लोग टर्मिनल्स में कंसिडर नहीं करते हैं, लेकिन फर्स्ट वाले पार्ट में epsilon आ सकता है. तो सी ओवर हियर, अगर हम लोग फाइंड आउट करें फर्स्ट ऑफ ई डैश, तो ई डैश का फर्स्ट क्या क्या होगा? ई डैश का फर्स्ट एक तो स्मॉल प्लस होगा एंड एप्सिलॉन होगा. दिस इज द प्लस एंड एप्सिलॉन. सिमिलरली इफ यू विल ट्राइंग टू फाइंड आउट द फर्स्ट ऑफ टी, तो टी का फर्स्ट एफ है, और एफ रिड्यूस किससे होगा? लेफ्ट ब्रैकेट एंड आईडी. सो यहां पर ये क्या हो जाएगा? लेफ्ट ब्रैकेट एंड. ओके, सिमिलरली फर्स्ट ऑफ टी डैश, टी डैश का फर्स्ट कौन होगा? मल्टीप्लाई एंड एप्सिलॉन, will become मल्टीप्लाई एंड एप्सिलॉन. सिमिलरली एफ का अगर आप फर्स्ट फाइंड आउट करो, फर्स्ट ऑफ एफ, तो यहां पर एक लेफ्ट ब्रैकेट आ रहा है, ठीक है ना, दूसरा आईडी आ रहा है, एंड वन इज द. सो दीज आर द फर्स्ट सेट. All these we have calculated the first of all non-terminals. How many non-terminals are there? There are 5 non-terminals. And what are that? That are the E, E dash, T, T dash, and F. Now let's try to find out the follow set. And to find out the follow set, let's bring the same grammar into the next slide. Let's bring the same grammar into the next slide. Okay. अब इस ग्रामर में हमको फॉलो सेट फाइंड आउट करना है. चलिए देखते हैं. तो मैंने फॉलो सेट के लिए क्या बोला है? टू गेट द फॉलो सेट ऑलवेज लुक अपॉन द राइट साइड ऑफ द प्रोडक्शन रूल. प्रोडक्शन रूल के राइट साइड पे आपको देखना है, ठीक है ना. चलिए अब हम लोग फाइंड आउट करते हैं फॉलो ऑफ. सबसे पहले हम लोग फाइंड आउट करते हैं फॉलो ऑफ ई. तो ई जो है इस ग्रामर का स्टार्ट सिंबल है, सो बाय डिफॉल्ट ई का फॉलो कौन होगा? डॉलर होगा. ठीक है ना। इसके अलावा क्या होगा, दैट यू हैव टू लुक अपॉन द राइट हैंड साइड। तो यहाँ पर ई है और ई को फॉलो कौन कर रहा है, डॉलर। सो द फॉलो विल बिकम द राइट ब्रैकेट। यहाँ पर ई को फॉलो कौन कर रहा है, राइट ब्रैकेट। सो वी आर राइटिंग द राइट ब्रैकेट। सिमिलरली फॉलो ऑफ ई डैश। So my dear friends, what is the follow of E dash? So if nothing is following the E dash, then the follow of E dash will become the follow of E. So this will become the follow of E. और यहाँ से एक तो E dash यहाँ पर appear हो रहा है, दूसरा यहाँ पर, तो यहाँ से follow of E dash is equal to क्या होगा, follow of E dash. That is the union of follow of E dash. देखिए हो क्या रहा है, हम लोग ई डैश का फॉलो फाइंड आउट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं और यहां पर ये फिर से ई डैश के फॉलो के इक्विवेलेंट हो जा रहा है। सो नथिंग विल बी डिराइव फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिकुलर पार्ट। सो अल्टीमेटली व्हाट विल बी द फॉलो ऑफ ई डैश, इट विल बिकम डॉलर एंड राइट ब्रैकेट। गॉट इट। सिमिलरली जस्ट ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट द फॉलो ऑफ टी। So what is the follow of t? Just look upon the grammar. E dash 2 plus t e dash. We are trying to find out the follow of t. So what is the follow of t in this production? The follow of t is e dash, and e dash can be reduced by what? Epsilon, or by the same production rule. So what you can write, once you will reduce the e dash, so you can write e dash 2 plus t, you are reducing the e dash by this production rule, so it will become plus t e dash, yes or no, plus t e dash, fine. So again you can reduce the e dash by epsilon, so it will become e dash 2 plus t only. Okay, so what you are getting means, if you are reducing, in this situation we are reducing the production rule by this production plus t e dash, and in this situation we are reducing by e dash to epsilon. So we are considering the two different production rule, one is this and second one is this. So once you will reduce the e dash by this, it will become this, and once you will reduce the e dash by epsilon, it will become this. So let's try to analyze each and every situation. In this situation the follow of t will become plus, and in this situation the follow of t will become the follow of this. So union follow of e dash. So ultimately this is the plus. What is the follow of e dash? This is the dollar and right bracket. So just write dollar and right bracket. Got it? So ultimately this will become the follow of t. Similarly, just try to find out the follow of t dash, where the t dash is appearing. The follow of t dash will become to the follow of t. The follow of t dash will become to the follow of t. So this is nothing but what? Plus right bracket and dollar. Okay. Now let's try to find out the follow of f. So my dear friends, what is the follow of f over here? The follow of f is the t dash. So just write the production t2 f t dash. Now this t dash can be reduced by the two different manner. Once you can reduce the t dash by epsilon, then in this situation t will become to the f, and if you will reduce the t dash by this production rule, if you will reduce the t dash by multiply f t dash, so it will become t2 f multiply f t dash. So what we are getting from here, So here the follow of f is becoming the multiply, and here the follow of f is becoming the follow of t. So what we can write? We can write over here the follow of f is equal to multiply union follow of t. So this is equivalent to the multiply and follow of t. What is the follow of t? This is the plus right bracket and dollar. Got it? So one by one we are able to find out the each and everything. This is the follow of E, this is the follow of E dash, this is the follow of T, this is the follow of T dash, and this is the follow of F. Since there are 5 non-terminals and we have find out the follow of each and every thing. Similarly, let's come to the next example. This is the next example which is given. So again you have to find the same thing over here. So the first of S, what is here? The first of S is A. So it will become A. Similarly, the first of B. What is the first of B? This is the small c. Similarly, what is the first of C? The first of C is small b and epsilon. The first of C is equal to b comma epsilon, because this is the first and this is the first. Similarly, the first of D. This is the interesting things. Okay, so from the D you can derive EF, and once you will reduce the E by G, so the first of D will become G. The first of D will become G, and there is another possibility. You can reduce the E by epsilon, so it will become F epsilon. D deriving F epsilon. It means this is equal to D deriving F, and F can derive the small f. So the first of D will become small f, and the next thing is D deriving F, and F can derive the epsilon. So ultimately it can become the epsilon. Similarly, the first of E. The first of E is G slash epsilon, and the first of F is equal to F slash epsilon. Got it? So in this manner we can find out the first. Similarly, let's try to find out the follow. So first of all we are trying to find out the follow of S. So on the right hand side of the production rule there is no S. So by default the first of S will become the dollar. Similarly, the follow of B. So see over here, what is the follow of B? The follow of B is D. Now once you will reduce the D, and what is the first of D? The first of D is G. So once you will reduce the D by G, then the follow of B will become G. Similarly, once you will reduce the D by F, then the follow of B will become F. Once you will reduce the D by epsilon, then the follow of B will become the H. Got it? Similarly, what is the follow of C? So from here the follow of C is equal to follow of B, and from here the follow of C is equal to follow of C. So from here nothing will be derived, but from here the follow of C is equal to follow of B, and this is nothing but G, F and H. Similarly, just try to find out the follow of D. So where the D is appearing? D is appearing over here. So the follow of D is equal to H. The follow of D is equal to H. Similarly, find out the follow of E. Where the E is appearing? Here the follow of E is equal to F. So once you will reduce the F by small f, the follow of E will become small f. And once you will reduce the F by the epsilon, then the follow of E will become the follow of D. and which is nothing but H. Similarly, find out the follow of F. So my dear friends, what is the follow of F? The follow of F is equal to follow of D. So that is nothing but H. Got it? So this will be the right answer. This is the first set and these are the follow set. Got it? So let's solve this numerical. This is the numerical of the GATE 2020. So here we are trying to find out the first of S. The first of S is A and B. See over here. The first of A is A and B. So my dear friends, just try to analyze these things. We can derive from S to AA, AB, yes or no? And from S you can derive to SA, AB, and this S can be reduced by the epsilon to epsilon A, AB. So ultimately it will become AAB. So ultimately you are deriving from S to AAB. So what is the first of S over here? This is the small a. Similarly, you can derive the S to BBBA. So ultimately this B can be reduced by SBBA. Similarly, this S can be reduced by epsilon BBA. So finally what we are deriving S to BBA. So what is the first over here? This is the B. And of course the epsilon, because we are deriving the epsilon directly. So this one will become the first of S. Similarly, what will be the first of A? So the first of A is equal to first of S, because we are deriving from A directly S. So this one will become AB and epsilon. Similarly, the first of B is equal to first of S, and this is nothing but small a, small b, and epsilon. Got it? Now let's try to find out the follow. Let's try to find out the follow. The follow of S. So my dear friends, the follow of S is by default dollar, and from here the follow of S is equal to follow of A, and follow of S is equal to follow of B. So what we can write, dollar union follow of A union follow of B. So until and unless we have a follow of A and B, we cannot find this out. Okay. So first of all, try to find out the follow of A. So what is the follow of A? The follow of A is equal to A as well as B. So the follow of A is equal to A as well as B. Similarly, follow of B. So the follow of B is equal to B as well as A. So the follow of B is equal to A as well as B. So from here what we can derive, this is equivalent to the dollar union AB union AB. Since this is the set, this is the unique, so the dollar A and B. So ultimately what we are finding, the follow of S is the dollar AB, follow of A is equal to AB, and the follow of B is equal to again AB. And here the first of S, A and B all are same. So this is the question which was asked in the GATE 2000. Answer will be this. So I hope you people have enjoyed this particular session. So this is all about the first and follow set. I have considered almost 4 to 5 examples to make you understand how to find out the first and follow set. So my dear friends, in my next lectures, you will be able to understand what I am taking the follow of S is equal to follow of A in a circular manner. So if you want to get this particular knowledge, you can download the Unacademy learning app, and there in my free lectures you can understand why I am taking this in a circular way. So before leaving this session, I will recommend you download the Unacademy app, and then if you want to take the subscriptions, you can use my code IFA, and must subscribe this particular channel, that is the GATE ESE Quest. Press the bell icon button for the notification. Okay, so once you will press the bell icon button, whenever I will come to the online, you will get all the notification, so that you would be able to access my class, and none of the classes you will be able to miss. And finally, put your valuable comments so that any students who are just watching this particular video, they will be able to understand, and they will be get motivated. So thank you very much. Stay happy, stay must. Bye. Good night.